The third agreement is, don't make assumptions. Assumptions are the root of misunderstanding, conflict, and unnecessary suffering. Ruiz explains that our minds are meaning-making machines. We try to make sense of things by filling in gaps. We assume we understand what others mean, think, or feel without verifying the truth. We assume others see the world the way we do, and then we become hurt or angry when they don't behave as we expect. We create entire stories based on assumptions and then react emotionally as if those stories were real. The remedy is simple but powerful. Ask questions. Clarify. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to speak up and express what you want. Don't expect others to know what you need. They can't read your mind. Avoid the trap of unspoken expectations that lead to disappointment. For example, in relationships, assumptions can be destructive. You might assume your partner should know how you feel or what you need, but when they don't act accordingly, you feel unloved or neglected. The truth is, you never communicated your needs clearly in the first place. This agreement invites us to step into radical responsibility in our communication. We become the authors of our reality, not victims of misunderstanding. It fosters openness, curiosity, and truth in all interactions. Ruiz notes that this agreement is also about the assumptions we make about ourselves. We often assume we are not good enough, not smart enough, or that we can't change. These assumptions limit our growth and create internal suffering. Questioning these self-beliefs opens the door to transformation. Practicing this agreement requires courage, to speak your truth, to ask questions, to face potential rejection or discomfort. But the reward is profound clarity and peace. You stop projecting, start understanding, and move toward conscious, compassionate communication. The fourth agreement, always do your best, approx. 2,000 words. The fourth agreement is, always do your best. This agreement ties all the others together. It's about taking action, doing your best to live the first three agreements to the fullest extent possible. Your best will vary from day to day, depending on your energy, mood, health, and circumstances. What matters is that you do your best in any given moment, without self-judgment or regret. Ruiz emphasizes that this agreement helps prevent self-abuse and regret. When you always do your best, you avoid the trap of perfectionism. You don't expect flawless outcomes. You simply give your full presence and effort. This brings a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and integrity. Doing your best is not about overworking or burning out. It's about showing up fully and engaging with life from a place of love and intention. When you do your best, you live without guilt or shame. You know you've honored your values, regardless of the outcome. This agreement also helps you become more compassionate with yourself. When you fall short of the other agreements, as you inevitably will, you can forgive yourself and recommit. Self-improvement is not a linear path, but a spiral of growth. Ruiz warns that doing your best does not mean pushing yourself to exhaustion. It means doing what you can with awareness and presence. Overdoing leads to resentment and burnout, while underdoing fosters apathy and regret. The sweet spot is in the effort, the intention behind the action. The beauty of this agreement is its flexibility. It adapts to your capacity in each moment. Whether you're cleaning your house, working on a dream project, or navigating conflict, doing your best brings you into alignment with your higher self. This agreement also aligns you with love. When you do your best, you show yourself and others respect. You express your integrity through action, which builds self-trust and inner peace. Conclusion: breaking old agreements and creating a new dream, approx. 700 words. In the closing chapters, Ruiz invites readers to see these 4 agreements not just as rules, but as tools for liberation. They help you become conscious of your inherited beliefs, challenge the voice of the inner judge, and begin rewriting your personal dream. He reminds us that the process takes time. You will fail, forget, and fall back into old patterns. That's okay. The key is persistence, self-love, and awareness. Each time you fall, recommit. Each time you judge, forgive. Each time you assume or take things personally, notice it and shift. The Toltec path is a journey of transformation. It leads from suffering to joy, from fear to love, from illusion to truth. Ruiz likens it to a spiritual warrior's journey, one in which you face your fears, reclaim your power, and remember your divine nature. Ultimately, Ruiz invites readers to create a new dream, a dream of personal freedom. This dream is rooted in truth, love, and joy. It is free from fear, guilt, and shame. When enough people awaken and create a new dream, the dream of the planet will change. Appendix. Living the Four Agreements daily. Approx. 1,000 words. To support daily practice, here are some ways to integrate the Four Agreements into your life. Be impeccable with your word. Practice self-talk rooted in kindness. Avoid gossip or speaking negatively about others. Speak only what you mean and follow through with promises. Use your word to uplift and heal, not to wound. Don't take anything personally. Pause before reacting to criticism. Remember, what others say is about them, not you. Detach from praise or blame. Know your worth internally. Cultivate emotional immunity through meditation or journaling. Don't make assumptions. Ask clarifying questions. Communicate your needs and feelings openly. Avoid jumping to conclusions. Be curious, not reactive. Recognize when you're projecting stories onto others. Always do your best. Accept your best will vary. Honor your capacity each day. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins. When you fall, forgive yourself and try again. Good luck for your life, and thank you for listening.